What's up, hello people? Hi, I'm Seven from BlueLotusHealer.com. This is my mini Money Loves Me course, okay? I'm gonna teach you how to manifest money into your bank account, okay? This is how I did it. You might not agree with everything I'm saying, but this is literally how I manifested money into my bank account when I didn't have anything, okay? So that's just a little fun prop to get you guys' attention to click on the video. Okay, so I actually did this video already. It was 2 hours, but my computer fucked up. So we're gonna go ahead and start over and wing it. The way that I changed my relationship with money in order to manifest it into my reality is by thinking of money as a partner, okay? That's key to this entire thing. That's why the course is called Money Loves Me, okay? So in terms of money, we're gonna refer to money as Ben, okay? So Ben could be whatever you want Ben to be, okay? But we're going to talk about what he doesn't like and what he does like. What qualities would Ben like in a person? So this X is representing what he doesn't want. It could also be representing your past belief system or your old beliefs about money and the beliefs that you need to have, or the qualities and characteristics that you need to have in order to attract Ben into your life. Okay, so in regards to the X, Ben doesn't like people who are lethargic. Okay, he doesn't like people who are low on energy, kind of lazy, and feeling like more in the fatigue type energy. He doesn't like that. Okay, that's energy and that's characteristics of his ex, and he's trying to get as far away from his ex as he possibly can. Okay, so far away from his ex that he runs into your arms. Okay, so the opposite of lethargic in regards to money would be passionate. So Ben is looking for someone who is passionate. Ever notice how everyone always says that you need to find what your passion is in order to make money? The reason being is that money, Ben is a supportive partner. So when he sees you doing your thing, when he sees you being passionate, he wants to support you. He wants to help that passion grow. So Ben is a supportive partner. Money is a supportive partner, and he wants to support your passions. When you are lethargic and when you don't really have anything that you're doing that is getting you excited or makes you feel warm inside, he's not really feeling that, you know? He's just like, oh, okay. But when you're over here, he's like, yes, okay, I see you, okay? So the next thing would be narrow-minded. Ben's exes have been very narrow-minded in the past, and so he's looking for somebody who's open-minded. And this actually is a little bit different than what you might think. Yes, being open to different possibilities, but this is more about how Ben is going to come into your life. So the open-mindedness is about letting go of the how you think money is going to manifest into your life. You might have a specific love story for you and Ben, but it might not happen that way. So you have to be very open as to how Ben is going to come into your life. Very much so like a real relationship, okay? So if you're really stuck on that love story where you bump into somebody in the library, but your person never goes to the library, he likes to go to the zoo or something like that, okay? So you have to be open. If you always expect to meet Ben at the library, but he never goes to the library, how are you going to meet him? Okay, you got to be open to the how you're going to meet Ben, okay? So don't be narrow-minded. Ben is it's like an air sign or like a water sign, okay? He's air, he's water. He doesn't like to stay in this like stagnant type of energy. He's very open, okay? So the next thing would be patience. So in the past, his partners have been impatient. His ex has been impatient. These are also characteristics that I found I couldn't manifest while I was in this energy. When I was lethargic, narrow-minded, and impatient, I wasn't manifesting money. But when I was more into this energy and being patient as well, I was able to manifest money. I am able to manifest money when I'm in this energy, when I'm doing what I naturally love, when I'm being open as to the how, and when I'm being patient. So with this patience coming out, it's kind of self-explanatory. It's kind of self-explanatory, but it's also being patient. Yeah, it's being patient with when you're gonna get your abundance, and also the amount as well. Okay, so it's like you might get like $50 here and there, but you really want 500. You still have to keep this patient type energy. You have to be loving Okay, so in the past, Ben has had some people who have said they have loved him, but they don't really love him. Because if you really love someone, you're going to love them whether they're around or they're not around. Okay, you know those kind of relationships where people are very codependent on each other? It's a little bit abusive, but I want to put codependent instead of codependent and loving. So the difference between codependency and loving is that the codependency, I kind of feel like it's more like that push and pull type energy, where it's like when Ben wants to go off and do something else, you make him feel bad, or you're so focused on Ben that you're not paying attention to what you have right in front of you. It's like you're still stuck on Ben. Like Ben is an hour away, but you're really focused on Ben, but you need to focus more on yourself. Focus on the things that you have in front of you. Even if Ben isn't in your life at this moment, you can still be passionate, open-minded, and patient and loving. Still hold these characteristics true. Don't like turn it on and off and just be this when he's there, but then when he's not, you're upset. And when he doesn't show up for you, you're upset. You have to be this loving person all the time. Okay, you can't fall into this codependency energy where it's like when you don't have him, then you're upset. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So be more into this loving energy. Ben is wanting someone who is loving, whether they're around or not around. Okay, who is a loving person, who is a passionate person for themselves as well. And you're happy with what you have now. So this is kind of just saying with this loving, it's kind of tapping into gratitude. So being grateful for what you have now, even if you don't have the amount that you want. So in regards to money, so yeah, be happy and be grateful for the amount that you have now, and that's gonna bring more into your existence. He's gonna want to be around you more when he sees that you're loving, no matter what. Okay. Not just loving when you're needing him for something, okay? So yeah, because money can feel that. So imagine if Ben was an actual person, and he can sense when you are only wanting him for a new purse or a new pair of shoes or something like that. If Ben was an actual person and you only want him to spend his energy, and you're not investing into the actual relationship, you know, doing those things that make the relationship better, make the relationship with money better, he's not really going to want anything to do with you. So you need to be more passionate, open-minded, patient, and loving, even if he's not around, okay? I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. So this is just the kind of like outline of this lesson. So we're going to erase this. Excuse this rinky-dink. Okay, so I got this from my last 9-to-5 job that I had a while ago, back in 2019, and I never got a new one because I never use it, but I figured I'd use it for the video, and now it's breaking apart. Okay. All right, so let's get a little bit more into Jesus Christ. Okay, let's get a little bit more into the codependency part. I want to focus on that because that's a big part as to why you might not be manifesting money into your reality. Give me 1 second. I can't pause the video, but I just want to make sure that it's still going. All right, it's been 8 minutes. I hope I haven't been talking too fast. Okay, so codependency in regards to money. So I actually originally, this category was called the abusiveness of money, the abuse of money, but I realized that can kind of be offensive to some people, so I changed it to codependency. But I really mean abusive, but you know, I don't want to offend anybody, so okay, let's go ahead. So the emotional codependency of money looks like this. How I said before, in regards to the push and the pull, it's like you're telling money that you love it. You know, I love money. I love having money. But what about when money wants to go do its own thing? Are you still, you know, that's not what I mean. I'm so sorry, guys. I fucked up. Okay, so in regards to codependency, money likes to be invested. Money likes to be invested and not spent. So imagine if you were in a relationship where you are only wanting sex from Ben, okay? You only want sex, you're not wanting anything else. That's the equivalent of the spending instead of investing. So money wants to be invested with you in regards to your emotional and your mental. He doesn't just want to be physical with you. He doesn't just want to have fun all the time. He also wants to get to know you on an emotional and a mental level. Okay, girls? Okay, everybody? All right? He wants to get to know you on an emotional level. So how can you invest emotionally? How can you invest money emotionally? Okay? Don't just get the money and then you spend it. That's a reason why you're probably not being able to keep money into your reality, money into your physical realm, is because you were just spending it and you're not investing it. So I want you guys to try an exercise today. This is a free exercise. I have a few other ones with I haven't one more free exercise, but this is an exercise that you should practice today. Is change the word spend and put in invest. So I want to invest in this cell phone because I can use it for videos. I want to invest in this book because it can help me on a mental level. It's stimulating me mentally, okay? So what are you investing your money into? Okay? Are you investing it in sugar and the movies and stuff like that? That's not really something that's gonna help you and build you on an emotional and mental level. So think about it like that. Money doesn't want to just be spent all the time. He wants to be invested. Okay, so the codependency thing was actually supposed to say abuse because overspending is abuse of money, but I didn't want to say abuse, but codependency didn't make sense with this, so I'm sticking with what I said originally. Okay, so we're gonna erase this. So that was just like the mini version of this course. We are going to dive into one more free exercise for you guys, and then there's going to be an additional 3 that you guys can purchase. It's going to be $16, and I'll just send you the link to the private video if you DM me. Okay, so I do want to say the reason why it is $16, I was going to originally make it $10, but I used to be the kind of person who would cringe at the thought of spending more than $10, and I want to encourage you guys to go beyond that. And and it ties into this next tip here. This exercise here is about generosity. Ben really loves generous people, okay? Money loves generous people because money doesn't want to be clinged onto. He doesn't like that kind of shit. That's what his exes did. They clung onto him. He doesn't want the clinginess. He wants to be able to be free. He wants to be shared. Not like that, okay? Y'all are not like that, okay? He wants to be free to be himself, and money is an abundant source. Money is an abundant source. Okay, it's not like he's not like a match where you light one match and then you throw him away, or like a napkin or a tissue and you one use and throw it away. He's abundant, always flowing, always being created. Money is literally everywhere, okay? It's just energy. Money is energy. So you have to rewire your brain to think like that. You have to rewire your heart to feel like that. You have to look at the belief systems of money as well. As something I meant to touch on in regards to the mental abuse of money has to do with your belief systems. So ask yourself, what do you believe about money? Do you believe that money is bad? Do you believe that money is scarce? Is that the word? Like there's a scarcity of money. There really isn't, because money is literally just paper. Like this is fake $1 million, but what's the difference between this and a real $1 million bill? I don't even know if $1 million bill exists, but it's paper. We give it meaning. That's all that money is. It's an abundant source, okay? So you have to rewrite yourself to think like that. But Ben likes to be able to be free and be himself. So you can't put these constraints on money. You can't be stingy with money. You can, but it's not attractive to him. It's not attractive to him. He wants to be able to be given and shared, okay? He kind of a hoe. Okay, so so this exercise that I have for you guys is to overtip, okay? And I know it sounds like some of you guys might be like, what? That's an exercise? It really is, because that's actually something that has helped me to get out of the mindset that money won't ever come back to me if I splurge, or money won't come back to me after I pay this bill, or not paying some bills and then paying a few other bills because I don't know where I'm going to get the rest of the money from, things like that. I started over tipping and connected that with my spirituality, and I saw it come back to me in different ways. So I've been over tipping since I was like 16. That's when I had my first waitress job, and I saw how hard the waitress and waiters, I'm sorry, I was a hostess, and I saw how hard the waiters and the waitresses were working, and I realized that they work really hard. And why aren't people tipping them, or people are dining and dashing? And I realized later on, once I got into like the spiritual parts of money, the spiritual knowledge of money, that it's because of their lack mindset. It's because they think that, okay, so don't get me wrong, it is a job, okay? But if someone is giving you their time and energy, why not give them back time and energy? Because that's all that it is. And that, like I was saying before, money is energy. Money is representative of time and energy. So if someone is giving you service, why not give them, you know, that same equal energy back? So I always overtip, whether the service is good or bad. And the reason why I do that is because generosity is an act of kindness, okay? Generosity is kindness. That's another thing that is attractive, you know, attracting Ben. You know, and you know, the people who have money and aren't necessarily kind, but they believe that's just their belief system. I mean, I guess it just depends on what you believe. In regards to me and how I did it, this is how I'm seeing it. So I'm teaching you guys this. Generosity is kindness. So when I'm being kind to someone and over tipping them, even if they are doing a bad job or being like snarky or something like that, that kindness, that energy of kindness is being given to them, and they're going to give that to someone else, okay? So I encourage you to over tip no matter what. But the big thing about over tipping is to get over that stinginess in regards to money. So let's say this exercise isn't going to work if you are stingy with your money. You have to be okay with giving someone that extra tip, that extra $1 or $2, even 10 on a good day, okay? Sometimes I do that just depending on the day or how I'm feeling. Actually, I go with my intuition with how much to tip. But let's say if I'm giving you the tip, but I'm feeling like I don't really want to do it. The universe feels that energy, and this universe is gonna be stingy with wanting to give you abundance. So you have to be okay with giving someone that tip, that extra tip. And so you have to teach yourself. It's a little bit not difficult, but it doesn't flow at first. But once you teach yourself that, hey, this is gonna come back to me in some way, then you'll be okay with it. And that is something that's going to really show you. Once you start seeing that money come back to you, it's going to really pump you up and make you realize that money really is abundant and money is going to come back to you. So this tip, this exercise of over tipping is teaching you this. This is you. And this is money. And it's going to be what you give out is coming back to you. So if you're giving out good energy in regards to money, if you are giving out this energy of abundance with money, it's going to come right back to you, okay? What you give out, you get back. What you put in, you get back. So that's what the over tipping exercise is about. It's all about how that letting go of the clinginess of money and realizing that it's just energy. Every time I hang out with my family, like whenever I like to splurge. When I'm with my family, I splurge on like what we eat and stuff like that. And I never, I just want to say I usually don't do that like by myself, but when I'm with my family, I like to do it. But I do it also as an exercise to show them that it's just money. And sometimes when I spend the money, or when I invest in the money of getting good memories with my family and good food with my family, they look at me like, that's a lot of money. And I'm just like, that's just energy. And I do it as an exercise for me and for them, so they can see, oh, because that money always comes back to me in one way or another. So I practice letting go of the clinginess with money a lot when I'm with my family, so that can kind of rub off on them too, okay? Because you know, we come from a family where, you know, you gotta save money. Money doesn't need to be saved, you know. Trennis Henderson said that. I forgot what video it was of his, but he said money doesn't need to be saved. It's not in danger. It's not an endangered species, okay? So why are we saving money? I'm not saying don't ever put money to the side, but I'm just encouraging you to change the word save to invest. Change the word spent to invest. And that's a big thing on how your mindset is going to change for money, about money. So I know this has kind of been jumbled. It's just because I made an entire 2-hour video and it erased. So I'm going off the top of my head without my notes, and hopefully I wasn't talking too fast for you guys and you guys understood that. So that was the free exercise for you guys, the second one. So I have three more exercises that I want to teach you guys, and the last one is literally the golden ticket on how you can manifest money as well as manifest anything. And I swear guys, it works. Literally, it got me into my apartment like in a matter of months. So like, I'm smiling so hard because I can't believe it actually happened. So but it works. So I really encourage you guys to invest this $16 into these next 3 exercises. They're gonna be a little bit more fun, and I promise you, it's gonna, if you do it, it's gonna work, because it's worked for me. So why wouldn't it work for you? All right, so thank you guys so much for watching this course. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the course, that's part 2. Okay, bye. I was gonna put it on, but now it's awkward.